stories in my column. You know, like, if people really cared about this stuff, we would not have to be writing about it. Like, why should I have to take time out of my busy schedule to write about the environment? I want to write about the juicy stuff. Stuff like Donald Trump, how to get away with murder, scandal, you know, the juicy stuff.
Have you heard of Tragedy of the Commons?
What?
Tragedy of the Commons. It's totally juicy. And you can write about it in your report.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me more about this Tragedy of the Commons.
Tragedy of the Commons is the ideal that overpopulation leads to overuse and destruction of resources of our planet.
Are you crazy? I mean, just as long as we don't run out of money, we're all good. I mean, what can't money buy?
Think about the water you drink, or the water you bathe in or cook with. Think about the air you breathe. Think about the trees that give you oxygen. Even the animals and the resources. Think about all of that.
Okay. I mean, I get you, but, like, aren't they for us all to use? Like, all of us can use them. That's why they're there. Duh.
Yes, but what happens when everything is gone?
Well, I never thought about it like that.
Here in the office, everyone drinks from that very coffee pot. Some people have big cups, some people have small. Every morning there is a full pot. Everyone indulges because it is a community coffee. Everyone pours until there is none left, and each person pouring doesn't consider that they should pour much less in their cup to make sure that all the employees get a cup of coffee of their own.
Okay. You're really going somewhere with this. With a scenario like that, this really could be a tragedy.
Now change the scenario and make every person responsible for their own cup of coffee. Now each person will be more aware of how much coffee he or she makes.
Well, look. My next column is going to be about the stratospheric ozone depletion. Now, can we relate this to the juicy tragedy of common?
Heck yes you can. What do you know about the ozone?
Well, let me use Google. A, the ozone is a 3-atom oxygen molecule, and it forms a layer above the Earth that blocks ultraviolet radiation from entering the Earth's atmosphere. Yep.
Yes, it's like the sunscreen for the planet.
Let me finish. Google has more. Now it says that the ozone layer was beginning to thin around the middle of the last century when certain chemicals called CFCs were found to cause the ozone layer to become thin. And that's when this big hole in the ozone layer became discovered.
So what's the big deal behind CFCs?
If you would let me finish, I would tell you. Now, CFCs are the main reason for ozone depletion because they are found in just about everything in the modern world, okay?
Things like what? I bet that screws up all the biospheres on the planet.
Darn Skippy, it sure does.
Let me tell you how that all plays into tragedy of the commons. Well, when countries began discovering around the late 1960s that the ozone layer was thinning out, there was a meeting in Montreal in 1987 called the Montreal Protocol, where 24 nations signed a treaty to reduce or eliminate their use of CFCs. Certain nations agreed to the treaty, but several others, like France, Italy, Spain, and Japan, still resisted. It was those countries who resisted that were major producers of CFCs. We have several solutions. First, you as an individual can do your part to not use products containing CFCs. The less each person uses, the more that contributes. Bring your own reusable cups to work for drinks. Use gentler agents when you clean your house. Choose clean brands that are environmentally friendly. Stay clear of aerosol cans, hairspray, oven cleaners, cooking spray, bug spray, air freshener, the works. Stay clear away from styrofoam. Remember, just like people need sunscreen to protect our skin from UV rays, our Earth needs the ozone layer to protect her from UV radiation.